In this session, we are going to discuss about different controls of tractors, the course farm tractors and construction equipments of 5th semester automobile engineering. In the last session, we have discussed the different topics. In this session, we are going to discuss position control, draft control, combined depth and draft control. So these are the three important methods in the hydraulic control system of tractors to raise, lower or to hold the implement. They are position control, depth control, and third one mixed control or depth and draft control. First one, position control. So this position control lever and draft control lever are located on the right side of the driver's seat. So you can handle these control levers by right hand. The position control lever is used to control the lifting and lowering of all the implements used on the 3-point linkage. By position control lever, we can lift or lower all the implements used on 3-point linkage. The position control lever should be used for the following applications. While transporting the implements, that means the tractor has to go to the field with the implements. At that time, while moving on road, the implement should not touch the road. Then the implement has to be raised to certain level. So to keep the implement at certain position, at certain height from the ground, this position control lever is used. And at the same time, in the field, while flowing the land, at the end, driver will turn the tractor. He is taking turn. At that time also, it is necessary to lift the implement. And then while taking reverse direction of the tractor while flowing, so then also if the tractor has to go back, then he will lift the implement and then you move the tractor in reverse direction. In all that cases, we are using position control lever. And while hitching the implement, that means the implement has to be hitched to the this 3-point linkage. At that time also we are using position control lever. Next, constant depth of implements on level terrain. That means on a constant depth of implements on level terrain means level land. When the field is level, at that time, so consider an implement used for spreading the soil to certain level in the field, then it will not go in deep, it moves, that spreader which is used to level the soil in the field, just it moves over the surface of the field. So such implements will be held by this position control lever. And sprayer is fitted at the rear of the tractor to the 3-point linkage. So that sprayer will also be held at certain height or at the desired level. Therefore, the sprayer level is also controlled by this position control lever. It is also used, position control lever is also used to govern the height of out of ground implements such as mowers, rakes, etc. Mowers means lawn mowers, like that, just they are moving on the surface. So such implements, just they are moving over the surface of the field. So that height will be governed by the position control lever. Therefore, by the position control lever, the implement can be lowered to exactly the same height at the commencement of each turn. Can be lowered to exactly the same height at the commencement of each turn. So, position control will lift the implement, and after releasing the position control lever, the implement will reach the same original height. You can see that in this diagram, here the tractor is moving on a level terrain and this implement is at certain depth. Just it is moving over this implement just moves over the surface of the field. In this here is the implement carrier on road. This implement is completely lifted to certain height and the tractor is moving. Then now here it is transporting the implement, and while it is moving on text contour, that means land, there will be wavy nature in the contour or land contour. So here also the implement just it is moving over the surface of the land. In all these cases we are using this position control lever to lift the implements. Next one is draft control. The draft, that means pull of the implement, varies due to irregularities of ground contour, soil texture or pitching of the tractor. Ground contour may be wavy in nature. So due to the wavy nature of the ground, the implement sometimes it will go deeper in the ground, sometimes it will lift off the ground. So that is when the implement goes deeper, then the draft of the implement is high. If the implement moves upper, then the draft of the implement is less. Again, depending on the soil texture. So there are different kinds of soil: black soil, red soil, hard soil, and then gravel, etc. In that cases also, depending on the soil texture, the implement will go deep in soft soils, then it increases the draft of the implement. Again, pitching of the tractor. Sometimes the tractor moves up and down the humps. So at that time also the draft of the implement is varying because of these irregularities. Draft, that means pull of the implement, is varying. So if the implement goes deeper in the soil, then there will be more draft. So when the load on the top link of the 3-point linkage will, therefore the load on the top link of the 3-point linkage will vary. Depending on the draft of the implement, the load on the top link of the 3-point linkage will vary. When there is increase in implement draft, the top link is in compression. So if the draft increases, the top link is in compression. So then it will be sensed by hydraulic system. The system will go to lift the implement. When there is decrease in implement draft, the top link is in tension. So if when there is decrease in the implement draft, the top link is in tension, so then it will be sensed by the hydraulic system, then the system will go to lower to the required depth. Like that, a constant draft is maintained, a constant pull is maintained irrespective of ground contour, soil conditions or the pitching of the tractor. So in tractors we are using both depth and draft control. By this hydraulic system, the working depth of any implement can be controlled continuously without the need for a depth wheel on the implement. So earlier we were using a depth wheel beside the implement, which would not allow the implement to go deeper. But nowadays this hydraulic system, depth and draft control, will maintain the constant depth of the implement. Thereby it maintains constant draft also. The hydraulic control valve reacts to changes in the loading in either the top or lower links, which are due to changes in the draft or pull required by the implement. As I explained earlier, so when the draft is high, the upper link is under compression, that will be sensed by the hydraulic system and it will lift the implement to certain level. When the draft is less, the top link is under tension. Again it is sensed by the hydraulic system, then it lowers the implement. So this, as it goes to deep, the draft increases. So whatever it is sensed by that one, and like that the draft is maintained at the required level. So we shall go through that depth and draft control system. How does it work? So this is there are different kinds of linkages are provided here in the depth and draft control system. Consider here this flow hits hard ground. When it hits hard ground, then there will be more pull, more draft in this linkage. So when there is more pull in this linkage, then this part number 3, that is the load control arm. Part number 3 is load control arm. This load control arm is pulled backward and it causes this lever, lift arm, this load control shaft 12, load control lever 12. It consists of, this lever is a pivoted lever. It is pivoted at this point. This lever is pivoted at this point. You can see the pivoting point here. So when this arm is pulled backward, the lower end is moving along with this arm, whereas the upper end of the lever is moving forward. It is moving forward and it operates this cam follower, and this cam follower will open this control valve. Then the oil is supplied through this to this hydraulic cylinder. In this hydraulic cylinder, due to oil pressure, the piston is moving forward and then this piston moving forward operates a bell crank lever provided here. So this bell crank lever, when the lower end of the bell crank lever is moving towards left side, then the upper end is moving towards right side. Upper end of the bell crank lever is moving right side. Then it causes this implement to lift from the ground to certain level. So like that, when the depth decreases, the draft also decreases. So this happens when this flow hits the hard ground. Again, as that hard ground is over, then the tension, the pull on this arm will be released. Then this control lever, this pivoted lever will be this control lever will be moved backward, and this causes this control valve to close, and at the same time the oil present in the hydraulic system is allowed to pass through another valve. Therefore the pressure this piston is moving backward, and at that time this bell crank lever, the lower end is moved to right side, whereas the upper end is moving downward, and the depth of the implement again it will be increased. Like that, it automatically controls the depth and draft of the tractor implement. So that is why it is called as automatic depth and draft control system. So you can easily understand this one by this diagram. Multiple choice questions. Types of hydraulic system controls are position control, depth control, draft control, all of the above. In this position control, the valve can be operated directly by the driver to raise or lower the implement. To govern the height of out of ground implements, position control valve mechanism is used. Next, fourth one. In dash system, the working depth of any implement can be controlled automatically. So in the draft control system, the working depth of any implement can be controlled automatically. The scientific principle of the hydraulic system, it works on Pascal principle. The dash converts the linear movement in one direction only, that is single acting cylinder. Seventh one, dash are attached with the implements. Lifting arms are attached with the implements. Thank you.